What's going on, guys? This your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. Look like Kevin Stefanski has made his statement clear about Shedeur Sanders' future and where he lies on the depth chart. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go.
Like my man Junior.
For real? Somebody call me Junior, too.
When I pulled up, I thought you was Junior. I got put on my face.
Stop right here for me. Go on and fill in. Go on and fill in.
In a press conference that was pretty much heard around the world, bruh, Kevin Stefanski let it be known Dillon Gabriel will be quarterback 2 going into the start of the season. He said he felt as if Dillon Gabriel proved enough to beat out Shedeur Sanders for that spot. We all know Joe Flacco was going to be the starter regardless. They've been broke that news down. But what was more shocking is him naming Dillon Gabriel to be the backup. Now, we know Shedeur Sanders had that one good preseason game when he was actually out there with the same line that Dillon was out there with this last time. Now, it's not fair because Dillon Gabriel had the opportunity to work out with the twos twice in 2 different game scenarios. Shedeur Sanders was thrown to the Wolves last game. He was out there with gym teachers and librarians, bro. Let's just keep it real. Now, Kevin Stefanski is definitely turning heads with this decision. Guys, I'm done talking. Let's roll the footage.
Not easy. And we work through these with a lot of information. And in this case, Andre has done a really nice job. He really won that job by being very consistent. Really, Dustin's somebody that I really admire as a person, admire as a player. Doesn't change any of that, how I feel about him, but really felt good about the work that Andre's put into this camp and really going all the way back to the spring.
I know it was a whole body of work for him, but how important was that last field goal?
Yeah, I think all of it matters, Tony. Obviously, it's hard to replicate a game winner, as you know, so it all matters. I think the big thing about these decisions is these are ongoing evaluations that we try to take in as much information as possible, and that's going back to work that we did in the spring, work that we certainly did in the summer. But to your point, those are moments in football games and where you want to come through for your team, and Andre did.
What about Andre? Just the fact that he's never kicked in an NFL game. Like how do you go about evaluating that body of work when you don't have that?
And until you've done something, you haven't done it type thing. So have a ton of confidence in him. He's a young man that's been through a lot, and we trust him.
And then just final, now in retrospect, how important was it for you to set that up? With the Huntley thing and then to set up that pressure?
Yeah, I wish I was that talented, Tony. Yeah, I guess it goes back to this is a evaluation that is ongoing. It encompasses a lot of things.
Kevin, what went into the trade for Kenny Pickett, and what does that maybe say about the faith that you have in your 2 rookie quarterbacks to back up Joe this year?
Honestly, those type of things, you can't predict them, and got a strong offer for Kenny. Kenny's a guy I think very highly of, and so do they. So I wish him well. He's a great person. He's a really good football player. But those are the type of decisions that you have to make.
Have you made a decision on who will back up Joe?
Dillon will be the backup.
Yeah, but you're right. Regret might be the wrong word, but that Kenny didn't really get a chance because of that injury.
Yeah, yes, definitely disappointed for Kenny in that he was out for all that time. Like I told you guys, he performed well prior to that, remained engaged all throughout that. So disappointed for him, but he's somebody that I think very highly of.
Could you reassure your fans that there will be more than 2 running backs on this team?
There will be more than 2 running backs on this team.
Hey, Kevin, with the decision to trade Kenny, how much of that was impacted by Dillon giving you the trust that he can be one step away when he gets ready?
I think you factor in everything, Scott. Truly, you look at it from a bunch of different angles. So certainly we made the decision and feel comfortable with Dillon serving that role.
We saw Michael past his physical. What does that mean? And when can he start? We see him on the field.
I don't know the exact day that he's going to be back out here. I mean, he's doing great. I got to watch him work out yesterday. He looks really good. He's right where he needs to be, and he's he's worked extremely hard in this rehab. So I'm excited about where he is, and we'll see where he is as the next couple days unfold.
I know it's a body of work for Dillon going all the way back to when you first got in here, but did that 2-minute drive at the end of that game sort of convince you that you guys could part ways with Kenny?
It kind of goes back to the previous discussion. It's such a all-encompassing evaluation. So everything the guys did in the games was important. We also saw a lot of them out here in practice, and how they are at their craft. And he's certainly somebody that we think is getting better and better.
I mean, I know you're in the business of winning games, not so much in the feel-good stories, but you have one in Gage Lamar, the way he was able to, make this team. Just what have you seen from him, and just what does it say about him and also the organization that this guy is able to make an NFL 53?
Yeah, I think there's examples every year, and Gage is certainly a great example of guys that maybe come in and aren't as highly touted, and you're undrafted sometimes, or you're at a tryout sometimes. And there's guys that have been through different things in their collegiate career. And the beauty of this sport is that you get guys here and they make plays, and you can watch a guy develop. And he's somebody really from the jump that has made plays in every practice and every game. So we're excited for him. He's a quiet kid, works very, very, very hard, diligent about getting better. So those are the type of kids that you're rooting for.
Is there a skill, Kevin, and you as a coach and your staff, to not overlook a guy like that when you have 90 guys?
I don't know about skill. I think for me, Jeff, there's so much practice time. There's so many meetings. There's so many times to evaluate our players. And sometimes when you see a guy that shows up and continues to make plays, it makes it cements what maybe your evaluation of the player.
Kevin, how did the fact that Deshaun Watson is coming along really well in his rehab, how did that factor into maybe you guys feeling comfortable with letting Kenny down?
Yeah, I wouldn't comment to say or that Mary Kay. Deshaun's doing awesome. I mean, he's doing great. I'm excited for him. I get to watch him work out as well. I get to be in the meeting room with him every single day, so he's doing great.
Kevin, how much say-so influence you have with the practice squad? Like you tell Andrew, I need 2 running backs, I need 2 tackles.
We see it very similarly, Tony. We have those conversations of what do we feel like we need to have the best practice squad where you can get your work done on the field, but also you have developmental guys. So we're in lockstep on that.
Kevin, how big is this kind of gap week between the end of the preseason and the start of the regular season, just to kind of allow guys like Ethan or Blake or Mike to kind of have an opportunity to heal without kind of that the pressure of immediacy of a game coming?
Obviously, having this week and then going into the weekend with the time off is helpful with injuries and guys getting fresh over the weekend. But we view this week as an opportunity for us to get sharp as a football team. And that's in our scheme, that's in our techniques, that's in our fundamentals. So the guys are working very hard yesterday, today. We'll have a couple more days out here this week. So this is a big week for your football team when you're getting ready for a 17-plus season.
You talked about Aiden and Gage earlier. What stood out about Easton, Dom, and Donovan, a couple other undrafted guys that they were able to stick out enough to make it?
It's been a really impressive rookie class in terms of their preparedness, their professionalism. Each one of those guys kind of represents that. They've from the jump been about their business, have been trustworthy. We've put them in some tough spots and they've responded. So it's an impressive group in that regard.
Given Schmidt's inexperience, you think it'd be wise to bring a practice squad kicker?
Working through all those things.
What about Deontay? Was he someone was that a tough decision for you guys, considering he was a Pro Bowl receiver?
They're all tough decisions. I really like Tay. I was impressed with the work that he put in. These are tough decisions. These are not easy decisions.
I didn't see Shelby out there. Does he have an injury?
He's out here.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay. The expectation that Bill Sam will be starting running back going into week 12?
We'll see. Yeah, I like the group we got.
Is there any update on Quinshon Judkins?
No update.
Good.
Okay. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.